Good morning to all my subscribers here. Thank you for definitely this platform, this opportunity to speak. I just wanted to come on for a brief this morning and just talk to you about the word strength. Strength, the capacity, the internal capacity to be able to endure, to push past some things. If you ever notice that for us who work out often, that have you ever had a bad day? And what is that bad day? Is like you just don't feel like doing it. And no matter how what you go in and do, the weight that you normally lift, you can't lift it. You're just not motivated. You don't feel focused. And it begins with that strength, the strength in your spirit, the strength in your mind. I always say when I go to the weight room, it doesn't impress me to see somebody lift 1 billion pounds. What impresses me if you're able to put it back. Put your weight back. Now, as simple as that may sound, think about it though. What is putting the weight back? Putting the weight back to me is part of my workout, to be honest with you, because it's a journey that I begin when I put the weight on, and then when I take it off, I finished. We got to stop starting things and not finishing them. That in itself is strength. Because when you start something, you never can foresee all the things that are down the road that you will endure, that you will go through. But yet, when you are able to endure those things and push through those things, now you have the strength, but also you have the power. And the power, you can lift something and you able to push it off you. But where the strength is how long can it stay on you? How long can you rep it? That's the same thing with life sometimes. If you think everything is going to be easy, you're fooling yourself. I have never gotten stronger without first being weak. What do you mean? If I want to lift 315 pounds, you know what? But yet, only thing I do is work out with 135. There has to come a time where I start putting on extra weight, because then my body initially it's a shock because wow, oh man, I'm struggling. But guess what? Eventually that struggle will become that ease. See, a lot of times we don't want the struggle, but we want the shine. We don't want to put in the work, but we want the glory. You don't want to go to the weight room and put in that work, but yet when you see this brother over here, you see this sisters hating on each other, or women hating on each other. Don't hate on Gloria, girlfriend, just because Gloria over there and she looking good and what she do. But if you notice, you see Gloria putting in that work. See, the strength, the mental, is not to allow that envy to creep in. Don't allow that jealousy to creep in. But what you do is go start getting in yours. Start putting in your work. And watch, when you put your work in, then guess what? You're going to love it even more. I know that when I say this, some people will not like it. But even when it comes to lipo, and you say, hey, I want to go up under the knife and get cut. But let me explain this to you. You cannot solve a problem with the same things that created the problem. You can go and go under the knife, but understand this. If that doctor cuts away 50 or 100 pounds, do you not know that once that is done, now you have to sustain that? And how do you sustain that? Now you have to do whatever it takes in order for you to maintain that weight, that new weight. But understand this, that new weight, in order to sustain it, will actually make you start working out. And guess what? The reason why you went under the knife is because you didn't want to work out. But understand this, do not cheat yourself of the valuable jewels that are in the process. See, when you work out, your mindset is going to change. And see, if that mindset does not change, even though the doctor has given you a new body, guess what? You will go back to the old body. Because your mind and your spirit has not been developed, in which the process, that's where the strength comes in. When you're out here and it's hot outside and you're going through it, that's where your strength comes in. When you're on that treadmill and you see that sweat rolling and you got your music on, you're focused, that's where the jewels, that's where that internal strength comes in. See, that's when you know that you did it and you push yourself, you motivated yourself. See, that's the thing in this world we live in, is that we're replacing strength with superficial substance. Strength. You can't have strength without going through something. I always say that what sustains you on top of the mountain is what you brought with you from the valley. Now let me say that again. What sustains you on top of the mountain is what you carry with you from the valley. Don't rush the valley experience. Don't rush the process. If it means that you got to get up and bust your butt running, you do it. If it means that you got to change your diet, you do it. If it means that you got to drink more water than soda, you do it. If it means that now I got to put aside what I normally do because now I am improving my mind, my body, but my body is only a reflection of my internal mirror. These bricks behind me, the effort that went into the sculpting, the building, that is what I'm saying to you this morning. That internal strength, that drive, that will, that is what you have to focus on. And you don't allow nobody to take you away from that. And what am I saying? As I've always said before, life will present its own issues and its own battles and its own mountains. But when you have that internal strength, you will be able to fight any mountain, lion, dragon. And although you may get burned, although you may get tired, although you may feel like giving up, the jewels, the knowledge, the wisdom, the know-how you will have obtained, and believe you me, you will go through life as a champion more so than ever being defeated. That internal strength, your mind, your spirit, and then the body. Have a blessed one. Understand, we embrace solutions and not excuses. God bless.